All right, guys, today, the OnePlus Nord Buds 2, another pair of earbuds from OnePlus. They dropped earlier in the year, the OnePlus Buds Pro 2, and those are one of the best earbuds you can buy for a higher price. These come in only at $60. So what do we get for our money? We're gonna go over everything in this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that like, drop a sub. But let's check out the Nord Buds 2. Now, these have been out for a few months, but we're gonna talk about them today. Again, only 60 bucks, and these have a lot to offer for that price. So let's just take a look at the box here, the Buds 2, the black and the blue color. You can see a stem style design, the branding on the top does give us a little bit more about these on the back, but we're gonna go over all of the specs in a minute. We do get the USB-C to USB-A to charge this guy up, extra silicone tips. Definitely change out your tips on here. If you don't get a good seal, it will make a difference. These have ANC, these have transparency mode, and of course, sound volume with the good tips will make a big difference. So change out those tips and get a good seal. We get a sticker. Stickers are cool. I love stickers. I know you guys do too. So stickers are always an added benefit. There is app support on here. If you have a OnePlus device, the app is built into the OS. And if you don't, if you're on a Samsung device or an iOS device, you can use the Hey Melody app and you will get the exact same experience on that app. Bluetooth 5.3, we talked about ANC and transparency mode, 7 hours of battery life and 36 with the case. So very good battery life, but that is with ANC off. With ANC on, you're gonna get about 5 hours of juice on these earbuds. Now there is a quick charge feature, so a 5 or 10 minute charge will get you 5 hours of battery life on here. These are also IP55 sweat and water resistant, 12.4 millimeter dynamic drivers on here. Again, we do have the app with a customizable EQ in there and different sound profiles, which are always a good thing. SBC and AAC are your codecs on the OnePlus Nord Buds 2. And again, the two colorways here, the Thunder Gray and the Lightning White. We're gonna jump in. Let's take a look at the actual earbuds. The Thunder Gray color, the OnePlus branding on the top here. If we open it up, you can see the LED light here, and we do have the USB-C port to charge on the back. Now again, I did mention if you have a OnePlus device, these do have the fast pair. If you open these up, we should get that pop-up animation as you saw how quick that was. So if we hit done, we are gonna be connected. And you can actually see now the earbuds, the stem style, the tap to touch on here. We'll go over the touch controls. I'll show you what you can do on here. You can kind of change the touch controls on here. We don't have volume control on these earbuds, but we do have everything else, and you can change and play with them a little bit inside of the app, which I'm going to show you now. Let's take a look at the app. Now, once you connect your earbuds, you are going to go into your Bluetooth settings. You click on the little info button here, and it will take you right here into the app. Now, you might have a firmware update, so go ahead and do the update. The device name, you do have control over your AAC, over your codecs on here. You can turn phone calls on and off, contact sharing, and then you want to go into earbud functions here, and this will give us the app actually. So the battery percentages on the left and the right earbud on here. You can go in your noise cancellation. You can control that right from here, but you can control that, of course, from the actual earbuds. Now you do have a Soundmaster EQ. A lot of things you can do in here. We get some presets in here. You get bass wave, which will dynamically boost bass to deliver deep bass with clarity and fidelity. Just be careful depending on what preset you take, or if you're going to use bass wave, it might muddy up some of the mids and the highs. You're gonna get more bass. It's not terrible, but you know, you gotta play with it, adjust it, and get the sound that you're looking for. Or you can just get a custom EQ like you see here. I got that little U-shaped here. That's what I like. Some of these presets are actually very, very good, and they do a great job in giving you a different sound from each one. Now, if we go back out of here, your earbud controls, this is where we go back and we go over the earbud control. So you can see you can change the left and the right on here. So single tap is your play and pause, and that's really all you can do. You can turn it off if you want to. Your double tap on the left earbud and the right is play and pause, previous, next, voice assistant, or a game mode on here. And the triple tap is the same thing. So no volume control on here, but you can touch and hold, and that will go between noise cancellation, transparency mode, or just completely turn it off. And long touch and hold, you can set that up as well. Switch devices. So if you connect this to, say, another phone, you can go in and it will automatically connect to another phone after you pair it. It's a little different than multi-point, but it still works kind of the same. You just have to long touch and hold, and it will do that. We're going to actually leave that on. Now, if we go back out of here, check this out. You got camera related settings. So you're able to double tap on either earbud with the camera app open and take a photo. So you don't see that on a lot of earbuds, especially you don't ever see it on a pair of earbuds at this price. Now, you also have Find My Earbuds. So if you were to misplace these and you can't find them, you can click on this and you can hear that. Let me hit it again. And plays that little sound, and you're able to locate and find your earbuds. So very cool inside of the app. Now again, if you're on an iPhone or if you are on, say, an Android device that is not from OnePlus, you are going to be able to use the Hey Melody app and get the same experience. Now, Dolby Atmos, you can see down here, you can turn that on and off in here, and then you have some different profiles. So you have an environmental profile, and it gives you a sound profile down here. So if you're indoor, it's suited better for low noise environments, on the go, flight, and it does give you a different experience every time you change it. Now you also have a scenario specific profile, and this will be, well, adapts to different media content. So if it's a smart one or a movie, stereo sounds and clear vocals, music, which is what I like, or gaming on here. So it's very, there are so many things inside of this app. You don't see this in an app usually at this price point. So, all right, guys, now ANC and transparency mode on here. So ANC, 25 decibels of ANC, of noise cancellation on these earbuds. So what it does is going to block out all the low rumbles, the loud rumbles that you hear. Any of the higher pitched voices, you will still hear that, but the low rumbles, it will take those out. And the transparency mode on here, it's a natural sound, a little bit of white noise coming in, but it will do what it's supposed to do. It allows you, it opens up the sound a little bit, your area around you. It will open that up and it will allow you to hear your surroundings, and it will allow you to have, you know, conversations. Again, a little bit of white noise. It's not overpowering. It's not, you know, these are $60 earbuds. So think mid-range when it comes to ANC and transparency mode. Now, one thing I did want to show you is the long touch and hold, where it switches devices, which is a very cool feature. And I love that you can do it right from the earbud. So check this out. As you can see here, we got the OnePlus 11 and we have an iPhone side by side, and nothing is connected on the iPhone. We are connected here on the OnePlus 11. But if I touch and hold, and there are prompts inside of your earbuds, you can see it disconnected already from the OnePlus device, and we're already connected on the iPhone automatically just by touching and holding this. And then if we do it again, I'll switch sides, you can see we'll touch and hold. It's going to disconnect from the iPhone, and it's going to go back, and it's going to connect back to the OnePlus 11. How cool of a feature is that on a $60 pair of earbuds? I hope we see this a lot more on earbuds. I think that's a very cool feature on here. All right, now we're going to do a mic test. So let me know what you think of the call quality on these earbuds. I think at the $60 price point, the mics on here are fantastic. 2 mics on each earbud, but the quality on here is really good. I did take a bunch of phone calls on here over the last week, and no issues at all. I was able to hear them. They were able to hear me at work, at home. Didn't matter where I was. But you guys drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the call quality on these earbuds. Now, when it comes to latency on these earbuds, I haven't really noticed any delay at all. Even playing games like Call of Duty or Asphalt Racing, no delay between audio and video. And watching content on here, YouTube, Amazon Prime, whatever it may be, no delay between audio and video. All right, guys. So look, for 60 bucks, these earbuds, well, it really comes down to how do they sound, right? A lot of cool features on here when it comes to these earbuds, but how do they sound? Do they stack up to the competition? Well, the good news is they sound really good. Again, you have so many presets. You have an EQ in here where you can get pretty much any sound you want out of here. Out of the box, the bass is pushed forward, so if you like a dynamic sound, you are going to like these. They're not crazy thumpers with that overpowering bass, but it's a good, heavy, and thick bass. And overall, it's a very good sounding pair of earbuds. Again, you can bring the mids up if you want. You can bring the treble up if you want. You can bring the highs and get that sound that you're looking for. And of course, you can bring the bass up. You got the custom EQ, you got the presets, you got the sound presets depending on your environment. So a lot of options here when it comes to what type of sound you can get. And again, you don't really see that on a lot of earbuds. You might see a couple presets, and maybe we'll get presets and an EQ, but you never get the presets and EQ and then environmental presets depending on where you are. These things are a very cool pair of earbuds, and volume-wise, loud enough for anyone. You guys know how much I like loud music, and then dial it back, find that sweet spot. These deliver on all fronts when it comes to that. So do I recommend the OnePlus Nord Buds 2? Absolutely. It's an easy recommendation. These things are legit for the price. They're only 60 bucks. If you guys are looking for a pair of budget earbuds, look no further. They do a great job here. OnePlus, they got the premium ones. The OnePlus Buds Pro 2 are fantastic. And these for 60 bucks, it's an easy win for OnePlus this year when it comes to earbuds. That's it, guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.